Who's your mother?
Where's your father?
Tell them to come here.
Cut the cameras.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Welcome back to another podcast episode. My name is Bokang, Jiyane. And if you just joined here, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. As you can see, I am not alone. I'm not here with just one individual. I'm here with two. They call themselves Double Trouble. It's the Boiiz Playground.
What are we?
How are we?
Where are we?
Who's your mother?
Where's your father?
Tell them to come here.
Listen here, if they're here, they're gonna be inside.
Yeah. What you guys saying? How are you?
Are we good, bro? We nice.
Yeah.
Twins.
Twins.
I'm glad that you guys could take the time in your busy schedule to join a startup podcast.
Startup.
How are you?
Hey, this guy, don't say startup, please.
Startup. Yeah, there's no startup eggs here. You're already there, chief.
This guy's lang flashy, so stop it. Stop it.
This guy.
But boysins, I'm glad you guys could make it. The chats are going to be easy. For icebreakers, I got a question for you guys.
Cool.
Just a couple, nothing too serious. The first one is, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food. Okay, off the back, I'd say chicken chow mein.
Oh,
Yo,
okay.
I won't lie, you cooked it.
I think I'm hungry now.
Yeah. Me, off the bat,
Yeah.
anything with pasta.
Thanks,
Anything
bro.
with pasta.
Anything with pasta. If you're a lady and you're seeing this, just buy me pasta. Don't make it, buy it.
Hey, this guy shooting shots.
No, I'm not shooting. I'm shooting the camera. There's a camera. I'm shooting at the camera.
You became on my shoot, actually.
And then what's the color of your toothbrush?
Mine is blue and white. No, blue and black.
Blue and black.
Black and blue.
How often do you change your toothbrush?
Damn it.
That's a good question.
I
We listen. We don't.
I haven't changed it in 3 months now. Is that bad?
No, 3 months you change. That's the.
It's a young.
Oh, it's
That's
supposed
the-
to
It's
be.
come with a 3 months bank
supposed to be.
statement.
Okay, then
Yeah.
me,
Man,
no,
if you
What's
do
supposed to
4,
be?
No
if you
comment.
do 4, it's okay.
no comment.
If you do 6, it's
If you
fine.
do 2 years, I'm not saying it's me. I'm asking for a friend.
We judge. We don't
Okay,
listen.
to answer your question, I don't know what color is my.
Okay.
No, but I think I know. Let me think
What do you
about
think it is?
it. I have a feeling it's blue because it's my color. But I could be lying. It's not blue. It's not blue. But let's say it's blue.
Let's say it's blue.
How often do you change your toothbrush?
From this month, ne? Today is changing. Today is changing.
Nah, change your
me-
ways, bro.
Don't ask me more. Just know today is changing.
But we don't judge, boys.
We listen.
We listen.
He has to change his ways.
Okay.
We listen.
Let me be honest. I don't know. I don't want to lie to you guys. I
Okay.
don't know.
No, fair enough. And then also, why are you guys here today?
But we're here.
We're here for you, chief.
What are you saying, Chief?
Just
For you.
because-
Honestly speaking, we're here because we just want to kind of like let people know who the Boiiz Playground are as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just
sir.
kind of give them more insights of what the brand is and what the brand has to offer.
And also, we're here to inspire the next, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Dope. Now let's get in the charts, man.
Let's go.
First and foremost, who are the Boiiz Playground? What do they do? Yeah.
So, I would start off by saying the boys would be us, one being the I and one being the other I. But in overall, the boys are everyone that's associated with us, that wants to be a part of us.
Yeah.
Hence, we are as well a creative hub, sort of.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want to take it?
Okay, cool. So just to end what you were saying, so the Boiiz Playground, basically we created a platform. So we sat down and okay, cool, let's create something. Because obviously we know we're in the entertainment space and we have certain, I want to say we have certain keys for certain rooms, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So now we're like, okay, since we have the keys, we can create platforms for people to be able to come and speak on the platform. So for example, now we're doing collaborations with a lot of artists in terms of not just social media wise, but also work wise. So like even now we came from a shoot with the artistic, we did a collaboration. So the Boiiz Playground and the artistic.
So that's like a clothing brand, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
So
In case.
something like that. So basically the Boiiz Playground is a creative platform, but besides what the platform has to offer, we also artists, we also dancers, we also choreographers, we also video editors. We also
So when you say platform, does it mean if I'm a young kid who wants to get in the game, do you put me on?
Yeah.
yeah.
Full on, bro.
And the
if
thing
you wanna show that, yo, I can actually be in a dancing space, we'll collaborate with you so that
If I'm
we
an
can put you
artist,
out today.
I got music
Put you
out.
Yeah.
Pull up.
You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
that's why we also have a YouTube channel. So with the YouTube channel, we do reactions. So for example, if you're an artist, Bokang says, yo guys, I dropped a song called Vibes on Me with the Boiiz Playground. Then we will say, okay, sharp, give us a song. Let's
That was such a slick plug.
I had to put the
Listen,
song.
the
there.
vibes is on him, bro.
The song is online. So what are we saying? So
Okay.
it'll be a thing of your songs out.
Yeah.
You send it to us like, yo guys, I know the platform may not have a lot of numbers, but there's certain people that see it.
Yeah.
Because what Chino always says is, you never know who's watching. So if, let's say, Phantom, we did an interview with Phantom.
Yeah.
On our page. We interviewed Phantom. Chino said, you never know who's going to watch this.
Yeah.
You find someone wants to know, how can I be an artist, or how can I do this?
Yeah.
Now that's where the platform, sometimes it's not you coming to the platform as in like coming to get an interview, but even joining the platform by just following the page, you're going to always get different stuff. You're always going to learn different stuff as well. So
Oh, dope.
yeah, I think that's 2 seconds of what you asked.
Yeah. And then when it comes to the duo dynamic, right? Obviously, you guys come from a crew, Versatile Blenders.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's the working with that? Because I mean, it seems that a lot of you guys have partnered up and are pushing
Yeah.
the duo level.
Yeah.
And it's been a little bit less on the crew side of stuff. Is there a reason for that? Is Versatile Blender still a thing? What's going on there?
For my perspective, I think it's just the fact that we split, but not splitting in the case of they done, but just like divide and conquer type vibe.
Okay.
So I think we're just trying to build ourselves up more so that we can give more.
Okay.
So, and even working as duos, when I say me and Rata, it's like, it's easier. It's much more easier. So if I say, yo, I have this idea, I don't have to like filter through the whole team.
Okay.
I have him and he can tell me, yo, nah, I think that's whack. Let's not do that. Or he's be like, yeah, let's do it. Let's operate. So it's quite easy when it comes to communicating.
Yeah, hey, crews are tough, eh?
Yeah,
Because also when there's a crew, like there's a lot of numbers, as Chino said. So if 10 people are in the room now, if you say, yo, boys, let's open this laptop. If Chino says, I want to close the laptop, I say, let's open the laptop. Now,
Let's open it
what is
halfway.
now? That's why with crews, it always forces people to think there's a leader, because automatically there has to be a person that says, okay, this is the word, this is what we're saying.
Okay.
So now I think with us, we decide, okay, cool, if we can understand each other like this, because we also stay together.
Yeah.
So that's why also with the boys, everything is happening organically.
Okay.
Nothing is forced. So Versatile Blenders is still there, but as you guys said, they're focusing on like the individuals, if that makes sense. So when the brand comes together, the
It's
brand is
bigger.
stronger and bigger. So meaning if I'm standing by myself, you can still see creative, you can still see the boys, you can still see
Versatile
Versatile Blenders. You understand? So it's all about the team decided to focus on individuals or together so we can build the brand more.
Yeah. And
So, yeah.
also we are still working together. Like if
Yeah.
we get like a big job, like for instance, we did Converse.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we always do something with Converse, and that's how we get the team together. So is that like a big client pulling through, then of course the VB would come through.
Speaking about clients, let's talk money, right? Listen, hear me out, right? Because there's this
chat.
Yeah, the coins. Because there's this chat where like dancing, entertainment, just in generally, like parents still have that thing. Like like you're not doing
you
a
blame.
serious
Yeah.
career.
Yeah.
So it's particularly dancing, right? Already we know the chats in music, we know the chats in acting, and it's already tough, right? We look at people who've been in the game who we need to bury as the community, as South Africans.
Yeah.
Who we need to send packages to because they can't afford grocery.
Yeah.
That's the reality. Now you look at dancing and you're like, because the scene in SA as a dance scene, it's not as big as it used to be, one.
Yeah.
And it's not very lucrative. So for people who are saying, yo, we're dancers, how are you guys living? You know,
Yeah.
are there coins in the game? How does that look like?
Oh, definitely. Like, honestly speaking, there's money everywhere, but just how you maneuver in the spaces to get what you need to get.
Yeah.
So, for example, for us, I wouldn't say, okay, let me speak for me. I wouldn't say I'm rich, but I would say I have a very rich mindset, which allows me to be different from a lot of people. So meaning I'm not chasing the bag, but I chase more of how can I open a door for someone else. And I feel like when we change our mindset to say, yo, God is our manager. once we switched that mindset, we started seeing a lot of things changing. So in terms of the financial side of things, dance has money, guys. Dance has a lot of money, but it's just, remember, every space has gatekeepers.
Yeah.
So you may not meet a gatekeeper, but there always is someone that's gonna try to stop. But sometimes they're not stopping to stop you, they're stopping to protect you, but you just don't know it. So yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, bro got me there by lucrative. That's a big word.
I knew it. I knew you were still there. I was also still there. I had
But
to
yeah, bro.
finesse it.
Honestly speaking, bro, dancing has money, but yeah, like you said, gatekeepers are there. People that are like on top of the food chain, like opening doors for the ones they want to see succeed.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a dancer, there is money. You just need to know and get your doors open and see where you can operate.
Yeah, because I think even with that, when you say clients, so for us, we also do have clients as well that we work with individually, but also as a duo. So with that, it's not like every client is always going to want to work with you, because sometimes they can come to Chino and say, yo, can I book the boys? And Chino says the boys rate is 10K for I don't know what. Then they can say, it's too expensive, let's go to B. The person's name is B, example. Cool, let's go to B. Now the problem with the game, they always look at comparison. So unfortunately, that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
So if the Boiiz Playground can't get booked for this because of the rate, and sometimes clients must understand why you charge a certain amount.
Yeah.
You understand? So if we say 10K is because you're traveling, transport,
Clothes.
costumes, we still needed media team as well, so we can capture the content. So now clients don't understand that. So yeah, I think even for us, man, like yeah, we've seen it. We've seen money, we've seen it, but it's not like we've seen millions yet. You understand? Because I don't think our mindset is, oh, we're trying to get 1 million today. We're just trying to like just do what God wants us to do. And I feel like being humble in the space, it doesn't matter how big you are, will get you far. Like for example, Hungani is hella humble, bro. Hungani is humble. Robert is humble. Courtney Paul is still humble, bro. There's so many big people that we can name because of who they are, not what they have.
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, being around different people, you learn different ways of money.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know if that answers.
That answers.
Yeah.
It answers. I think the follow up then would be like, how do I get to a place of making that money? You know?
I think for
No, continue. Sorry.
to get to that place, bro, I just think you need to work hard, believe in yourself, and just prove to yourself, not the world, prove to yourself that you can actually do what you love and earn from it. So meaning if someone books me for a gig, let me say Puma. Puma says, yo, I need you to choreograph a 2-minute set. I need dancers. Pull up, like talk to your friends. Tell them, yo, this is the chat. And transparency is also key in this thing. And I'm like, yo, I got my friends or some other random bro that said he wanted to dance. And you ask him, yo, let me see your work. Okay, sharp, let's do this. Just pull up and show to the client that I can operate.
So you make yourself valuable so that when the money
because the biggest thing is your value, bro. You're not like everybody else.
You're not.
So if someone's coming to you, they see something that you may not see. So that's why you must make sure that when you're in that space, make it count. For example, whenever we get booked, like we can get booked by anyone. If you get booked, as the boys, we'll okay, sharp, clean, content, number one. We think content. If not content, also who we are. We funny people. If you haven't laughed this far,
it's bad for you.
I'm concerned for you. But yeah, so now it's a thing of, because we know our personality, every room we enter, we be ourselves.
Sure.
That's what makes someone gonna say, hey, actually,
those
Bokang,
guys.
bro, you see Bokang? Man, that guy's funny, bro. Actually, his vibe, because sometimes you're in a space where I'm gonna put the corporate space. I get booked in a corporate space. Let's say Absa books. It's a client, and that client chooses to work with us. That client might want to work with us again because of our personality or who we are. But sometimes they might say, nah, this guy is too funny. I need people that are serious. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to sit in a spot where you know what you want and also you know your circle. So if you want to make more money, look at your circle. If you want to be wiser, look at your circle. Like, we are around a lot of artists, we are around a lot of dancers, so we understand the mindset of a lot of dancers, we understand the mindset of artists. That's why now we don't call ourselves just dancers, we artists. We said artists before we made music, Because everything that you do, if you in the art space, my nigga, you're an artist.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like if you paint, trust me, you're an artist. If you sing, trust me, you're an artist. If you rap, trust me,
Trust.
you're still an artist. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like we want to let people know that my nigga, the money is a chat, but for you to get there, just kind of be patient, bro.
Yeah, and it's also one thing that Costa also used to tell us, be like, yo, bro, like if you want to get to the money, or even before that, relationship, build relationships.
Yeah.
Because you can't just and expect this bro to say, you know that guy,
Here's $1 million.
yeah, he has $1 million rand, but you haven't even built nothing like
Sure.
to support that. Yeah,
That's interesting. No, I think it's important because I feel like there are kids out there, and I've met them, especially Kokasi and stuff, who are like,
Yeah.
yo, I want to rock this dance level.
Yeah.
Not anything else, just this dance level. And it's tough to see because a lot of them are like, bro, like, you want to go chukucha here, Mara.
yeah.
You can't even
Yeah,
afford
you
bread,
can't even-
bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's that. So I think that's why I stood on the money
The money
coins level.
You can call it.
You understand?
Yeah, here.
So just to wrap it up, actually, because time is never on our side.
Yes, sir.
People must subscribe, Anish.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on, guys.
please,
You know what
listen.
to do. Like, subscribe, comment,
Share to your grandmother, the dog
to
in the
your cousin.
backyard.
You have a sister that's sitting at home now on their phone on TikTok. Let them subscribe.
Right now.
Also, now is your time to shine.
Now, exactly. So quickly, before we wrap it up, is the music. In short,
Yeah.
what happened there? How did you guys do the music level, and why music?
Crazy business, bro. Like, actually, how we started was in a cabin, bro. Facts. Randomly in a cabin. We've been freestyling like at home.
Yeah.
We'd get back from a gig, and then we'd be in the house. It'd be me, Angelo, Rata, Mini. We'd just be chilling in the house playing Ludo.
Yeah.
And then we just make some jokes, play some beats, and then just rap. And that's how it ended up growing to us ending up in a cabin. A small ass cabin, bro.
Trust, this
A
room
young
is even
cabin,
big, bro.
See, this is big, bro. It was like
Big.
this size.
Half of this.
Yeah,
Big.
not even half, bro.
Like-
Like a young one.
That's insane.
So that's how we started, bro. And a brew of ours, he's called Baymark.
yeah.
Yeah, check the brew out, please. Operate. He has a song out now. It's called Hello. But anyways,
How are you?
yeah. So that's how it started, bro. And then we just started making music there, and we took it further.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I can't wait to hear because the song you guys have is too much now.
Just
Gotta
as-
pull up. Right
You see, even the one you just said too much. He has a song called Too Much.
You guys are really doing a lot.
Yeah,
so shout out on that. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wrap it up.
Ish, unchauvinate.
It's just
Kalakan.
guys.
Kalakan.
How are you? No way, we coming with the time now.
I need to start dancing
when we
with
wrap
the
it
mic.
up, I do this thing where you must answer the question that the last guest wrote, not knowing who they are, and then once you've answered, you're gonna write for the next guest, not knowing who they are.
Okay.
Me, I'm a bite. I know dancers, but don't bite if me a bite, guys. If you think you dope, I'm a bite.
You wanna come through with the hung.
I'm a hum
So are we coming with the
with the kwalaza.
one word to come up with the question?
You guys, you can choose if you want to, answer this question together or separately. But then you must come up with one question.
Listen, we'll come with it together. That's how I.
Yeah, we'll quest the question.
And then we'll do individual.
Here's the question, just the last one there. And then, yeah.
Which doctor is this? I can't see nothing, Mos.
Yes.
I wish that.
Wait, so both of them, nah?
Nah,
Yeah,
just
the
the
last
Just the last one.
Yeah. You can read it out.
I can read it.
Yeah.
How do you stay hungry?
Yeah?
No. If that's
How do you stay hungry? Yeah.
That's the question.
I think it's like, how do you stay hungry in the game?
No, I get it.
I think so,
I get
yeah.
it. I get it.
Okay, I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna pass it on to you. I think by living in the moment, and not thinking of who's better than you. If you get what I'm saying. And trying to take yourself to the highest level. You people. Yeah. I think I'm a quality on that high
For
level.
me, how do I stay hungry? I would say I need to wake up. That's the only way. And like if I'm sleeping, I'm not gonna eat. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
for me to stay hungry, I need to constantly remind myself that I need to wake up. So I think for everyone that wants to understand the question, I'll just say, like, wake up. Don't put yourself in a box where you feel like you like everybody else, if that makes sense. There's only one you at the end of the day. So because there's one you, make it count. So if you want to get somewhere and your hunger's hitting you, I mean, if you're at home and you're sitting down, you have no food, what are you going to do? Gonna make a plan. You must do something. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, I'm seeing that question in that light, like in the game, but also in real life. Like, I know I need to eat. I get my energy from food. If that makes sense. So yeah, man, that's my 16-hour sentence.
Buzz.
60 bars. Shout out, thank you. You know, there's the pen poison. You guys can dial out the question for the next
my
guest.
fingers, ne? I'm a lefty.
So you
And I'm coming with the doctor's handwriting.
Handwriting.
So can you peep us there?
You have a better handwriting.
So
than
now,
me.
boys, thank you so much for pulling up. All
Yes,
the
sir.
best for the future. When we call it again, I'm sure you guys, the rate's gonna be higher.
Ish,
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
you, the
We're gonna
rates have
book
to
you
be high.
3 months prior because the boys will be in Europe.
Listen, for you, we'll just pull up. We can just pull up.
You might just say,
Because when we pull up, vibes on me.
Guys, check out that song. I can't lie, that's a vibe. Real rap. It on the highest. But thank you so much again for pulling up. All
Yes,
the
sir.
best for what you guys are doing. It's always a vibe having you guys in stew.
Thank you
Whether
for
it's on
having us,
radio,
bro.
whether it's on the pod, it's all fam. Because in the club,
fam.
we all fam.
what are we
We all
saying?
fam.
Just something for you also.
Yeah.
Are you going to be at Dance Nation this weekend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
bro. What?
Yeah, we're quelling it there.
Yeah, we're
We
quelling
are
at the
there.
highest.
So all the
Operating.
dancers, if you're seeing this, it means you missed it.
Yeah,
Well
basically.
done. You failed. I'm joking.
Well done. Go to the Boiiz Playground.
Yeah,
What
We'll
are we?
see a recap. How are you?
So guys, thank you so much once again. If you just tuned in this and you vibed with the boys, check the boys out on all social media platforms. Everything's in the description below. If you want to have them again and have more chats on dance and everything artistry and creative, hit me up. Say in the comment section, and then we'll have the boys back here having those chats. And yeah, man, until the next one. It's been
Asa.
lovely. It's been great.
What
Dango.
are we?
Hey,
Thank
Mamela.
you.
What are we?
Issue.